Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
We talk all the time, Kate, of the NFL at times being a copycat league, and there's no question the success of Penix and Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels and all of their experience they brought to the NFL game was attractive to Tennessee, taking Cam Ward 1-1. This guy has been there and done it and seen it all at the college level. Now he's got to bring that experience and watch it flourish in the NFL.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, a run with Pollard. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Complete over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL Draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You know, Kate, his NFL career didn't get off to the ideal start through the draft process and obviously falling to the 5th round. But seeing him in person a couple times in Colorado, I'll tell you this, he is tough and he is accurate. And those are 2 attributes that every NFL team wants in their quarterback.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. That's complete to Alec Iomana. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. Has some daylight through the 40. Inside the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 61 yards. That's another Titans 1st down.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. From the gun, it's Ward. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. To return, Jerome Ford. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. 2nd drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll go play action for Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds a man right side. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd down and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. New set of downs for them from the 31. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Sanders now on 3rd down. That one's caught by Tillman. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ford straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Catch made left side by Jeudy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Now Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Ford. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Sanders going to look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Backed up all the way to the 17 now for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Schmidt connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here no doubt made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense to the line, trips left, here comes 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. That's complete, David Njoku. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Sanders now. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Titans have it a little ways into enemy territory. They're at the 40. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And they're going to be on the edge of field goal range to start after that interception. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On the draw, the gift to Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. Looked great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Sly's kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now start on the ground. It's 4. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's good.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37. first down, and they go right back to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Arden Key there for the stop.
Arden Key brought him down. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw now is Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To the air on 3rd and long. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Corey Bojorquez in punt formation.
And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bojorquez doing the honors. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First and 10 from the 32. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 33-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Ward's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
And it's 3 and out.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll give up the middle to Ford. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns losing by 7. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He can run it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Browns first down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On his own read, here's a give to Ford. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another one for Ford. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Chestnut on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Ford on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They need 2 here on this 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive of OT going. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And his spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, and the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now it's his turn in overtime. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Some work to do here. Need to make some progress to get in range for that game winner. Here's 2nd down. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, Titans.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Man in motion here. 1st and 10 here. Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Slot man motioned over. Again, Ward going to the air. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll have none remaining in OT. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Looking to throw it. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So here they are, a chance to win this with a field goal. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they only needed a field goal to end it. as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.